We moved into a city and started a house church. And the first thing that we started doing was trying to figure out how to make disciples, what to do when we actually gathered. And we came across the 3/3 discipleship process, which basically helps you keep your focus on helping one another, serving one another, and then focused on obedience, actually going out as a gathering, from that gathering, scattering to gather to scatter. So what we started off with was the 3/3 discipleship process. And the first third of time, each one is about 30 minutes, 45 minutes per section. And what we started doing was you start with vision casting, and you do prayer and accountability and worship. And these are things that you do in order to help each other, to encourage each other, to keep things focused on vision. The next thing after that is you go into a Discovery Bible study where you focus on the Word of God, talking about a story, telling the story once or twice in your own words. And then the third would be breaking down into groups, practicing that story, and then talking about people you know that are far from God, that are interested in that story and committing to tell that story, and then praying for each other for faith, obedience, and boldness. And so we started doing that every week, and one of the cool things that happened was people actually started going out and telling that story every week. And so it's very easy to miss accountability when we're gathering for discipleship. We'll talk about the Bible, we'll encourage each other, we'll help each other out, we'll tell cool stories, we'll eat together, but we're not talking about going out into the harvest fields and talking to people that need the Lord and need the kingdom. So that's the 3/3 discipleship process, and when we know all Scripture is God-breathed, it's useful for teaching, rebuking, correcting, training in righteousness, so we can be equipped for every good work. And then Paul tells us that's to do the work of an evangelist, to go out and share the good news and tell people they need the Lord. And so that's 3/3 discipleship, and that's what we've been doing in our groups, and it's been very effective.